Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
It's going, everybody.
We're back to talk the Valley. This is season 2, episode 5, Grapes of Wrath. Make sure you like to subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We do all the Valley. We do anything Vanderpump, anything Bravo, anything reality TV. Comment below if there's a show we're not covering, you want us to cover. We will give everything at least one try. So that's our challenge to you. Comment below. All right, Brian, we're still in Santa Barbara. The two main topics, we had the constant of the Jesse, Michelle fighting. I'm not going to leave with that. They hate each other. They're going to hate each other forever, right? There's no way to really take a crazy side on that yet. We will talk about them, but I want to talk about Dark Side Danny. I'm saying Dark Side Danny here because I think we may have a different take than at least what the episode was pushing out there, and maybe what some of the cast members were. I don't think this dude's really much of a problem. I don't think he's an alcoholic. I think he's just a bad drinker. I think he's a dad. I think he doesn't get to drink a lot. I think he's very vain. I think they want to try to keep their image together, just like the rest of them. They're not, they're like not as evolved as reality TV characters as like a Brittany. Brittany's mentioning her whole life being out on camera. Well, Brittany's been on camera for like a dozen years now. Like everything to her is like, it's so meshed together now, right? And some of these people, they still try to keep it separate, even though it's kind of a little naive. And yeah, it is a little hypocritical, right? But guess what? That happens in a million shows. So I was a little thrown off by the hate, Brian.
Yeah, I agree. And like, you're married to Jax. Like, I don't hear that. Oh, my business is out there. Like, you know who you're married to. Like, shut up. Um, and yeah, I mean, look, what Danny did, I guess, to grab butts and waist, obviously not okay. But they do apologize, whether they people believe it or not. But I thought this was a huge overreaction tonight. It was just kind of like they almost needed something to happen to like it just didn't like the fact that Jasmine was so hung up on this and it's like, well, why isn't she saying she's drunk? Who gives a shit? I mean, who cares?
This is like that breaking case of emergency. This is like SpongeBob when they're even breaking the glass, right? It's like, okay, break this when we don't have any storylines. Jackson's
Yeah.
rehab. Uh, Jesse and Michelle already fought. They're not going to talk to each other.
Right.
Oh, what's his name? They all made Lauren and what's his name made up already now. It's like, oh my God, all of our Kristen,
Oh, Zach,
Zach, yeah,
Janet and Zach made up.
Janet and Zach already
Yeah.
made up. Kristen isn't fighting or beefing with anybody. They're like, producers are probably like, whoa,
Right.
we got nothing right now.
Right. Jason does nothing like either, so it's just that's the thing. Like this show, I like this show, but I don't know. If you took away Jesse and Jax for like both, like they were both on an episode, I think this show would kind of suck.
I think that's like I frankly it's starting to make sense for me why like they're teasing people like having like Sheena around or Lala. Not like they're like the most dynamic people in the world, but they just need some like veteran. It's like a talented young basketball team. They need some veteran presence, Brian. They're bringing in, and like that's like they may need these people. They had Schwartz already on for an episode, right? Like these.
Yeah.
And again, I think you give it time. There's a lot of episodes for this season. I know. I think they said something like 13 episodes for there's a lot. So like we have a while to go here in this season. We're only like probably a third of the way through. So
And the people they're complaining like, oh, why? Like, I'm sorry that Danny and Nia, is it Nia or Mia?
yeah,
Nia, right?
yeah, with an N.
They got like three kids and they're gonna have a fourth. Like, they're thinking above like the bigger picture here, where it's like we don't need to look stupid on TV, call my wife a hooker like Jesse is, and then I have to explain it later in life. Like, did you watch any of Watch What Happens Live?
Oh, yeah, I watched the whole thing.
He looks like a fool. Like, what that fool he is. Oh, me and Michelle are in a better place. No, you're not. Shut up.
There you go. Oh, because you're just not whining and talking
Yeah,
and
you don't have to talk to
each
each other.
other.
Yeah, shut up. I mean,
She killed him. She buried him. She's like, dude, you're a loser. You spent all of our money. It's just like, it's so classic. Like, it's brutal. It's that dude ego. He's dying inside. He wants to throw her off the cliff, but he can't. Right? Like he is. If they were in private in their own house, he probably would have chased her down. Like I swear to God, like that guy's ego was the size of that winery. The fact that he was getting mad at like people for them even joking about like not how to drink the wine, or for someone saying they'd never been to some effing region in like France or wherever the hell he was talking. Like Kick Rocks, dude, you are such a poser. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, such a
He's a
tryhard.
poser. And he's not a dumb dude. You look him up. He went to like the London School of Economics. He's got like degrees. He was a very actually successful, but like you're just like what it's the greed. For some people, it's just not enough, right? And it's the classic dude. It's just like not enough. Can't just take be happy with what you got.
Right. And
My opinion, everyone.
I don't know how you act the way you act when you have a kid. Like, and they can, I just,
It's
this is
so
all documented.
so gross, Brian. It's
Yeah.
gonna be hard. That girl, sorry everyone, news alert. Girl's not gonna have to get that old to be able to access and figure and know what that is, especially now. Especially like when the girl's gonna be able to ask her phone AI, like, why did what my dad called my mom a hooker? What's a hooker? Like, why did he do that? And they're gonna be like, Jesse Lally from the Valley in season 2, episode 4, called her a hooker because a hooker is a sex worker. Blah, 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 blah. Like, and they're gonna be like, what's a sex worker, bro? Sex worker. It's like, yeah, dude, that's gonna happen fast. That's gonna
Mhm.
come at you real quick. And then how do you explain that? I was real mad, honey.
Yeah, just, yeah. He's such a tool. He's such a tool. But I mean, without him, the show and like no Jax.
Oh, again, guys, remember, like, I'm not here trying to, like, we're not really here trying to, like, parent to parent judge. We judge people within the four walls of the television screen. That's like what we're seeing on the television screen here, everyone. So they're
Yeah, yeah.
characters. Yeah, I feel like it's like when I'm explaining wrestling to people sometimes. Like, realize that, like, we can review something, and also doesn't mean that if we met the people in person that we'd be like, you're a horrible dad. And be like, yeah, you're a jerk off on the show, man. And then I laugh and probably just laugh it off. Again, we've had a lot of those conversations with cast members and other shows. That you'd be surprised.
Yeah, yeah. He just seems to take things very personally.
Well, no, I'm not saying that everybody would be down for that kind
Mhm.
of conversation, Brian, for sure. And I'm
I mean,
not.
even just like root, like I'm not rooting for Michelle either. Like she's annoying to like. I don't like either of those people at all.
Some of my favorite memes on Twitter this week have been about how Michelle was shocked during Watch What Happens Live last week when she was losing all the polls.
Right? Because she's not likable. It doesn't mean that she's wrong, but she's
And the
just
boy,
not
and she
likable.
chose a weirdo guy too. That guy, he's got worse coke eyes than Jax, man.
The guy that she's with now, or
Yeah,
just
the guy she's with now, like the one on screen that we've met.
is he the honey man?
Yeah, he's got his eyes wide open and bugging
High
at
on
all
that natural
times.
sugar.
Right, yeah, and he's on that cane.
Yeah,
Oh
but
God.
yeah, just
Um,
not likable.
yeah, so I mean, to be fair, and I don't mean this in like a mean way, at least this gave we who called out Danny Jasmine, right? I mean, it's the first time Jasmine's been like super heavily involved this season, so I'm at least glad to see
Yeah,
her in
dude,
action.
I agree with you, but then it completely went downhill for me, which is like, well, the end of the episode. Like that's I was like, oh yeah, I'm glad to see Jasmine like talking and like getting her opinion, meeting her girlfriend. But like at the end of the episode, I was like, all right, go back to being a background character. Like this is the fight. This is your fight that you're gonna pick.
To
Oh,
prove
stupid.
to everybody, though, honorable mention here to prove everyone we're not like permanent haters. I'm going to give Luke some love this week. Luke, real man's man, was able to identify the engine issue, was able to help the poor shuttle bus driver back down the hill. So I will give Luke his
It,
kudos, probably for the first time ever in the history.
he also said like Jesse. What did he say to Jesse? Like Jesse's like, oh, you're not cultured. It's like, you're not a man. I was like, that's
Yeah,
pretty
we
funny.
also
You
said
know
this
that
all
you know
past
that
The
cut
Little
deep.
Mermaid, which I thought was a funny answer.
Oh, super weird, but super funny.
But it's a very
Super funny.
funny answer though, because it
No,
was
it's
an
super. Yeah,
honest answer. It was not like I'm gonna say this funny answer. It's like he actually picked a cartoon character.
right. And I know people will be like, well, why doesn't Nia want to say who her hall pass is? It's like, again, you have children. You don't want to
Her
say
no,
who you want to have
her
sex with.
her reasoning wasn't actually wrong though. The fact of the matter is like the dude is like even though he's not like a big time actor, he has been like a TV actor and does like voice work. He is working on these lots. Like so like you
I know. It's just
lesser things offend people who take themselves too seriously, everyone. So again, God forbid he doesn't want to lose his new house.
it,
They just
and
bought a
it,
house
yeah.
like a
And they
last
also said
month.
that dinner was like 2 hours, so I'm sure like some of them were just slog drunk. It's not really like
No, I think
refreshing.
the better part would be to find out that that dinner was only like 45 minutes long and he literally just took a nap. Like not like he was dead. They didn't like wasn't a 12-hour siesta. The guy took like a nap. Like
Yeah, they did say. I mean, so it sounded like he took a 2 hour nap
it's
because he
not
didn't come
that
out again.
bad after a long day of work and travel and drinking. Like
Yeah, it's stupid. Who cares? I mean, that again, these people got nothing going on if that's what they're getting mad about. She didn't identify why he's up there, not down here. Stupid. I just don't even want to hear from Brittany. I really.
no, no. I mean, again, Jax is texting her. This is when Jax. When we've heard this because we knew stuff. We heard about this stuff on plenty of podcasts once Jax was out of rehab in real time. But Jax is bipolar, so
Breaking news. Like, thought we knew
great.
this. I
Like,
thought we knew this in the Vanderpump days.
no, yeah, look, it's bipolar. He had substance abuse issues. That I think that it's all real stuff. You're not going to make fun of that. It's
Mm.
just stop texting her. Stop, stop it, dude. Stop it.
Yeah, just take the phone away.
I hope they ask about the rumor. I want to see that internet rumor about Jesse Solomon come up tomorrow. What happens live?
Dude, if
I want to
that
be
is
real.
real,
I
if
want to be
that's
real.
real, that's crazy.
I
Talk
don't
about
know.
two completely different women.
That's like a 10% chance, but if it hits, man, that's a great toxic shitstorm. I can't wait if that was real, it'd be so good. Uh,
That yeah, that would be legit crazy.
uh,
I don't think it's true though.
I don't think so either. Speaking of Jesse Solomon, we are covering Summer House. Summer House will be tomorrow night, Wednesday night. There's a very good chance we end up covering that. We'll see. We're gonna make give Survivor one final chance for its Wednesday night coverage in the first position. But we have covered every episode of Summer House. We've been covering Winter House. Go check out all of those reviews. Like I mentioned, you can check out anything Vanderpump related. We did just finish Vanderpump Villa season two, including the Vanderpump. We did the reunion, right? We did the
No,
reunion. No, we never did because the reunion stunk, right? The
yeah,
Vanderpump
this is not good.
Villa season two season was good though. We did
Mm.
like that better than season one, so go check that out. We will cover the new Vanderpump Rules season 12 when it does drop in. That's currently filming, so just follow us along, hit notification bell, see what you like. But until next time, for myself and Brian, thank you for joining us in the Valley. Peace.